Hey everyone, welcome back to Keeping Up with the Chaldeans. I'm Anthony Toma, your host. Today I am here with Michael Kajy and Anthony Jabero, the Game Guys LLC. Yep. They're here to rock it out. But before we start, I want to tell everyone this episode is brought to you by Cafe Suco, located at 600 North Old Woodward. It's kitty corner from Lux. It's in the Farmers Market parking lot. You can get acai bowls there, subs, wraps, and all kinds of good stuff, smoothies. What up, guys?
What's up?
How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Who wants to start and tell us what the Game Guys is?
I'll go.
All right.
Go for it.
So, we're a Metro Detroit business. We set up gaming setups, virtual reality, and racing simulators at every event, communions, birthdays, everything like that. We can bring Xboxes. We have a variety of games, and we just do a bunch of stuff like that. We're an entertainment.
All right, cool. Why don't you talk a little bit about yourself personally?
My name is Michael Kajy.
Birth many with everyone's wondering.
My dad's name is Marlon Kajy.
The GOAT. What about you?
Yeah. My name's Anthony Jabero. My dad's John Jabero.
Yep. He turned me on to a new hip, by the way. John did.
Yeah, that sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah, right? He's impressed with his, so he wanted to spread the love and make sure I didn't walk around looking like an old man for the rest of my life. So how does someone get to find you guys, and where do they go? And then what's the process in setting up a day or scheduling a day to bring the gaming systems to the house or the event?
Our main socializing is Instagram.
Okay.
And people view our Instagram. They can contact us through email, through our personal texts, through the Instagram DM, and actually we're coming out. We just got a phone number reserved for us.
Okay.
It's 877-55-GAMES.
Okay.
So that should be active
great.
by this week.
Mm-hmm.
And
so 877-55-GAMES.
Yeah.
And then you said something. You said Instagram. Why don't you put out your Instagram handle?
It's the Game Guys Detroit.
The Game Guys Detroit.
The Game Guys
and
Detroit.
then what about an email address you said too, right?
It's thegameguys83@gmail.com.
Yeah. Okay. And then so they find you and they how do they know what you have exactly to rent?
So we have, we text them, and we have whatever they texted us on, we message them back on that, and then we send them, we have like a whole little pre-made message. It has all of our packages,
Okay.
all of our pricing, the hours that we do, and everything that we offer.
Oh, cool.
So.
And which one of you best memorize that list that can kind of run it off right now? Unless you want to pull your phone out and look at it.
I could pull it up.
Yeah, let's do that. Just so everyone has an idea of exactly what we're doing, what we're offering. And
So about 2-hour party with 2 Xbox setups would be about $500.
so the party could be as long as whatever, but if they want you there for 2 hours,
Yes.
they do what? They
They
get
would
what they
have-
get?
No, they could pick. So how it works is you could pick your hours, you can
Yep.
pick your amount of setups.
Okay.
So the prices vary on both pretty much. So I think the longest party we've done was 4 hours, and it was 3 setups. I think we charged them about $1,000,
Okay.
and it just varies on how that is.
So there's Xboxes, and what else do you offer?
Virtual reality is $75 an hour.
The prices they could figure out. You guys can figure out the prices
Virtual
later.
reality,
They might change. This video might be older. The price
Yeah.
might go up, down. So you don't need to mention the prices, but
Virtual reality,
yeah. So virtual reality.
And then we do that by the hour too, and then the racing simulator is also going to be by the hour. It's also by the hour.
So for the adults watching that have no idea what a virtual reality is or the simulator is, tell them, describe the games.
So for the virtual reality, you kind of put the headset on, and you put the you have 2 joysticks in your hands.
Yep.
They're playing realistic games that looks like they're in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our most popular game is probably boxing, and
Oh,
it's
that's so much fun.
you're actually in the fight. It's the
Yeah.
best game.
It's a workout, man.
Yeah,
It's
It
a
actually is
workout. It's a
It's a
very
workout.
good workout.
One thing that happened to me though was my son. This is a couple of years ago. He had it on, and then I just took it from him. He started it, and when he was 4 feet tall, and I'm almost 6. And so it was kind of like I was like punching down on the guy. I was like, man, this is kind of weird. And then he reset it, and the guy was like big as life, and I was like punching up. It was crazy. It's a heck of an experience. It's awesome.
Yeah, so the racing simulator is pretty much, we have like a racing bucket seat. It's a real seat that the kids sit in, and they have a steering wheel in front of them, and then they have the pedals, they have a gear shifter. There's also paddle shifters if the kids know how to use them.
And what are they looking at? Is the screen connected to the simulator, or is the screen away from it?
So we actually bought a bigger TV than all of our regular Xbox setups.
Yeah.
I think it's a 42-inch TV.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
In their
big in front
face?
of their face.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
Wow.
can move it as far back as they would like.
Right.
But it looks sick.
It's sweet, huh?
Yeah.
And then the games for that, we have Forza Horizon 5, and then we're going to get Formula 1, because that's like a new thing. Everyone's loving that now.
Yeah.
So
What are some of the games that they play on the Xboxes?
we got Madden, which is like NFL.
Yep.
And then NBA 2K, Minecraft,
Fortnite's a big one.
yeah,
Yeah,
Fortnite.
for
Fortnite's
sure.
a big one.
Multiverse. There's like there's
Fall
probably like
Guys,
20
we have
games.
everything.
There's like every game.
The only game we probably don't have is Call of Duty and like
It's-
GTA
people
because
don't
the
want that,
parents
yeah.
don't really like it for the kids.
Grand Theft Auto is like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
say what's on that game.
The kids will be asking us for it, and we're like, we can't let you play that.
Good for you guys, man.
Yeah.
It's very smart of you to kind of clean it up that way. It's a good move.
Thank you.
You don't want them fighting at the community parties.
Yeah.
Starting trouble. Have there been some tussles like?
Has there been fun?
No, not
Because
really.
they're all
been kids
family,
all-
obviously. It's all family and friends.
It's just like little family brothers be like, let me play, let me
yeah,
play.
of
Like,
course.
There's been a few times where the parents were like, tell the kid he has to take his turn.
Yeah.
Like, so like, whisper that to me, and I'll be like, you have to take your turn.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Well, you got to get in there and boss up on these kids, man.
yeah.
So you guys bring it all in. You set it up day of the party.
Yeah.
Day of, yeah.
About an hour before.
Okay. And is it 7 days a week? You guys will do a party any day that
whenever.
you
Any
schedule?
day, whenever,
Yeah.
whenever. Any
How
day.
far? What kind of notice do people need to kind of get it set up?
We don't really need a big notice at all. Actually, we just if there's a party that day though, we can't.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Like you could call
Typically,
us
it's
today.
about 2 weeks before that people book. Sometimes longer, especially communion parties.
they wanna
like
ensure that
months
they're
in
gonna get it,
advance.
right?
Yeah. But some people will call us, be like, "You guys available?" Or like, "It's like such short notice. We already have 2 parties this day. We have this. We have like."
So tell me how you two got started with this, where the idea came from, and what gave you the last push to kind of just take the leap and start your own business.
Yeah, you start off.
So we were at our cousin's communion party, and our aunt was telling us how she had like trouble finding entertainment for the kids. Like same things at every party, magician, like a bouncy house. It'd be like something that like it's all the same old stuff.
Yeah.
So we had the idea like kids love video games, like we should try this. Like we can find a way to bring TVs to parties, Xboxes, like we never even thought about virtual reality systems, any of that stuff. That came later.
Right.
We just thought about the Xboxes, the PS5s, like all that. Like the kids would love that at a party. And
Yeah, so you take the leap and then you build up, you get more ideas for more stuff and more stuff and more add-ons, and there's probably a lot more going on in your heads that you're going to bring to these to the game guys.
yeah, what really started it was I remember you called me.
Yeah.
And you were like, when you said my mom said I have to get a summer job.
Yeah, my mom wanted to. I
I'll
worked.
show you, Mom.
Yeah, I didn't really. I wanted to do something that I'm actually kind of like that I know a lot about.
Yeah.
Like I worked in like food for a little. I can't. I'm not. that
Cafe's
good.
hiring if this doesn't work out for you.
I can't make food.
I'm kidding, I'm joking.
And then I was like, and then our aunt told us that at her communion. And then I was thinking like, what are we? I mean, we both play Xbox like all day, every night we're on
Right.
Xbox. So like, let's check this out. And then we were looking online. We were looking at like TV stands. We were kind of seeing how it would work. And I was like, this would actually not be a bad idea. We don't need a truck. We could use our car to start.
Yep.
and then it just kind of.
Did you drive the Lamborghini truck there?
No, I wish.
Oh, okay. Just checking. So, what do you guys do to market this thing?
A lot of Instagram.
A lot of Instagram. Instagram's our main marketing.
Our parents posted it on the Facebook.
You guys don't have
Moms That Does
TikTok?
Good.
Or,
We have a
TikTok,
TikTok.
we also
too,
have
yeah.
TikTok.
Okay, TikTok should be good.
I feel like a lot of parents don't use TikTok.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
It's
the kids
more
can bug
kids,
their
yeah.
parents. I mean, if you put the message out to the kids, and then ask your parents your next birthday party, we're
Yeah.
coming to your house.
Yeah. We're
Stuff
also
like
on
that.
Google Business, so a couple
Okay.
people find us from Google Business.
All right. So I want to gift you guys a website and a landing page that I will build for you that will put all of your products and services and menus in the website, if that works for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's
All right,
perfect.
cool.
We were actually talking
We're in
about
the
getting
process
one.
of actually making
I'll
a
help you
website.
with that because
All right,
I think you guys are going places, and
Yeah.
and with a website it'll blow up for you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's on your Uncle Mel.
Yeah.
He's gonna get me drunk. For Melvin's behind the scenes here, guys. He wouldn't let him come without him. He's like, he's the money behind the endeavor. He's the back.
It was his community. It was his son's
no way.
community where we thought of it.
That's great. That's great. So, how did you? What put you over the edge to say, "Hey, we're doing this shit. Let's go."
So I make like the graphics and I post. So I started an Instagram account. I posted the graphic. I think July, early.
What's the graphic?
mid-
You mean the logo?
Like I posted. I made like our
the
first
logo
post.
that's
I
on
made
your
like
hat.
Okay.
Yeah, I made the logo and then I posted because like for our Instagram post we have like edits like graphic design and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
He does
so
all of that
I
stuff.
posted that first in like July, and then we didn't really do anything until like August. We were just like letting the account kind of build up.
Uh-huh.
And
We're
then I
trying
was
to get
like,
our name out there,
yeah.
and then
and then I
finally
was
that
like,
party.
Michael called me. He's like, when are we? I was like, we need to get a move on this. So then like in August,
Yeah.
we went. That was a long day.
Yeah.
We went around all of like Michigan.
That's
we got
awesome.
TVs. We
to
went
like
to
10 different
GameStop.
stores trying to find. The hardest thing was to try and find Xboxes.
That was the worst thing.
Yeah.
Trying to find brand new Xboxes. There's like
the worst.
it was hard. We had to go to 3 different stores for
Oh, boy.
them. And like
My brothers own a couple pawn shops, so I don't know if you want to get with them.
We had a pawn shop problem last.
Uh-oh.
So we
So-
bought something. We bought the racing simulator.
Mm-hmm.
We bought it all, and we realized the steering wheel and pedals we bought was for a PS5.
Oh boy.
So it was like a $350 wheel and pedals, like all that. We ordered it, came in, setting it up, put it on the seat, put it on the legs, put it on the TV, plug it in the Xbox. We realized it said PS5 on it.
Oh boy.
We're like, man.
Well,
So
see,
we're
that's
like-
business. You
yeah.
learn. You live and learn.
So we're like we got to get rid of this. Like
Yeah.
we wait, put it on Facebook Marketplace, make our money back, lose some money.
Mm-hmm.
I
To
didn't
meet
wanna
up
do
with the person,
Yeah.
do this, go through the headache, or just go to a pawn shop.
Oh,
We
boy.
went to a pawn shop, we got $100 for it.
Oh.
Like,
Well, no, we went to a pawn shop. We didn't know you had to be 18 to pawn something.
yeah.
So we had to call his sister and we're like, can you come like sign off on these papers?
Yeah.
And they're asking for like a fingerprint. Like, what do you
Yeah,
need, a
she like put her
fingerprint?
fingerprint. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Yeah, he needs your social security and some blood."
$100. Yeah. That's funny. That's a funny story. But that, those are some of the pitfalls in business. You learn, you make
It's
mistakes.
just some losses that you have to deal with.
Oh yeah. You got to take an L every once in a while. But
Yeah.
hopefully there's much more success than L's.
Yeah.
What else do you want to inspire some other people that are kind of where
Yeah.
you were before you took the leap?
Yeah, if you like, honestly, if you're like not happy with what you're doing right now, if you don't like think you're doing anything, kind of just like look around. Like honestly, think about what you're good at. If you just think about what you're good at and then see how you can offer that to people, that's kind of how you go.
It's like my dad always told me, stick to what you're good at.
Yeah.
Like if you're in too many places at one time, you're not gonna do anything.
Right.
Be great at one thing, then just be like all right at everything.
Yeah.
Some laser focus. The study came out that multitasking is not a gift. It's a distraction.
Yeah.
So focus on one task at a time, get it done, do it right, do it perfect, and then move on to the next. And perfection is kind of a Achilles heel too. So not everything has to be perfect. It's got to work and it's got to last long.
Yeah.
So I was another social media deal I was looking at. It was a group of kids, and it was a guy he was an instructor, and he said, "How many of you have Instagram?" And they all raised their hands. He goes, "How many of you have TikTok?" And they all raised their hands. He goes, "Good, that's cool. How many of you have your own business?" And there was like one guy out of 30 that raised their hand. He goes, "Well, why do you have the ability to launch a TikTok? Why do you have the ability to maintain a TikTok? Why do you have the ability to launch an Instagram, put in all your information, blah, 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 maintain it, and you don't have a business?"
Like, I think if you have an idea, don't get scared to do it. Like,
Right.
And if you're there and you have the idea, you got to jump into it, or you're never gonna achieve it. Like, honestly, when we started, I didn't know how we were gonna do. Like, I thought, like,
you don't know.
Like, I didn't know, like, thinking it's the first couple of months we had started it, we had like one party. I'm like thinking this is like a bust. It's like thankfully we like kept doing it. We kept trying to find more ways, trying to find a better way to advertise, finding.
But you guys are still in school, man.
Yeah,
You know,
we're in
so-
school. We're doing this.
Yeah.
And then once we started doing great, like especially communions. we
Communions
did
came up,
amazing.
and
Like
now we're
crazy.
just
Yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
crazy now.
Yeah.
So how do you scale it?
What do you mean by that?
How do you scale the business? How do you make it from a few communion parties to 50 communion parties?
So when we post, so it all starts with like one communion party, and then like I know actually the last few parties we've been doing have been like the same family.
Same family.
We've been
Yeah,
seeing
it's-
like the same people.
A lot
so
of it
it's
is
spreading
word to
with
mouth.
family,
Like
yeah.
Absolutely.
it's like they see us at the party. Someone hears about us. Like, oh, here's my sister's number. She wants you to come to her daughter's.
You guys have little
birthday."
business
We
cards
had
you pass
business
out?
cards,
Yeah, I have
Okay.
some. Right
Yeah,
here.
excellent.
I can show it.
We're getting new ones though,
Okay.
because we changed.
So while
the
we changed our
Instagram.
Instagram, that's the only thing that's messed up on that. Also, with our new phone number, we're gonna put it on the back.
So do you put these on all the tables at the
Yeah.
parties,
Put
and
that
then you
table.
pass them out to
Yeah.
everybody, leave them by all the controllers and all that stuff?
Yeah.
It's really important to push that on everyone.
Yeah.
And maybe set something up where you can collect everybody's Instagrams or have them follow you on your follow your Instagram.
We're trying to get.
we're looking at Dot.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Dot card. I don't know if you know what that
Yeah,
is. The digital business card.
and
You
it'll
just
give you
tap
all
it.
your information.
It's our Instagram. We put up everything on their phone.
We have a hi hello right now. It's just like a I think it's like a barcode.
QR
You
code?
just- Yeah, QR code. You just scan it. Shows up everything,
Perfect.
numbers.
That's
all that
awesome.
stuff.
So, did we miss anything that you guys wanted to cover?
No, I don't think so.
Got everything. So it's you said 1-800.
No,
No.
877
877,
877-55 games.
I got confused about that, too.
877-55 games. All right. We close out every show and we ask our guests, what does it mean to you to be Chaldean?
Okay.
You want to go first?
The stumper.
You know, I got
Go ahead.
the family bond.
Yep.
I personally love it because I just like the way how like we all are with each other. We're all kind of like brother and sister if you
Yep.
think about it.
Absolutely.
It's like family over everything, and I like that a lot.
I think
Absolutely.
especially what he said, the
Yep.
family aspect. Like some of my American friends don't have all the cousins I have, and all
Exactly.
the aunts and uncles that are like there for them.
Yep.
And I think the family aspect is the main thing I love about being Chaldean.
You pass by somewhere, my uncle.
Where would
runs
we
that.
be without our brothers, sisters, aunts,
Nowhere.
uncles, cousins,
Yeah.
grandparents? We'd be just
Exactly.
another human being.
Yeah.
But we're Chaldean. I'm having some Chaldean privilege hats printed up, so we got Chaldean privilege.
Yeah.
All right, thanks guys.
you.
And I'm gonna get with Mel and maybe John and Marlon, and we'll get that website thing going.
Okay.
All
Thank
right?
you.
For sure.
Perfect.
Signing off. Come check these guys out.